Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Card Collecting Addict. I, of course, am JP, and thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone's doing well on this wonderful day. It's bright and sunshiny here. Hope it's the same where you are. A little too hot here, actually, but beggars can't be choosy, right? So I just want to do a little quick, I guess, a mail call highlight video, if you will. I got some stuff that I've gotten back over the last few weeks, and I kind of want to share that with you guys as I'm getting stuff ready to send out for grading again. So um, yeah, so that's basically kind of what I want to go over. I got some pretty good stacks here. Stupid fly in here apparently. This is my office slash card room. um, but so over the last few weeks, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but if you're just tuning in, welcome. But I'm also doing a podcast over on Anchor. You can check it out on Apple or Spotify or any of those type of things. It's just simply called Card Collecting Addict, just like the channel here, and also on Instagram. But anyway, so I've been just kind of going through and going through my process of everyday life as far as kind of running a card business out of my house. And today I'm just going to kind of show you guys the last video I did with SGC. I really like SGC. I'm going to be using them again for some of these cards. I'm actually sending some cards out to SGC, PSA, and also the grading company CGC, which is known for comic books, but they're also getting into the trading cards, starting with like Pokemon and Magic. So I'm going to send them a couple Pokemon cards. I just want to see kind of how they grade, what that looks like, and then what kind of market down the road that's going to be for the long haul. But anyways, today I just want to kind of go over my recent pickups, where my head's at, and what I'm sending off to get graded. So I've bought a few collections over the past month or so, and we've been processing them and going through the eBay store. Hopefully I'll have the link down below. You guys can check out the eBay store if you want to look for some cards. It's primarily sports cards right now, but I will be getting more into non-sports cards. There is some Marvel Masterpiece cards on there right now that I found in this collection. So I bought this collection. I'm pretty sure I talked about it on the podcast, but anyways, this guy was selling like thousands of cards, and I do mean I should have shown you guys the boxes. It was disgusting, to be honest. Like, I salvaged and saved the stuff that was worth it. The rest of it just went straight to the dump. I would never probably do that again. I shouldn't say never, because never is a strong word, but it wouldn't something I would advise others to do. It was a lot of work, and I got through like 10 boxes of cards, and I'm not talking like 800 count boxes or even mega boxes. These were like giant cardboard boxes with this stuff thrown in. They were in a storage unit, I'm guessing, but it was just not a great experience for me. But I got through it all, and I was able to salvage quite a bit of good stuff. There was some stuff that you could tell just went in a box, like a shoebox sealed up. Tons of basketball rookies from the 90s. Some stuff I've already sold off, and it's been a work in progress. Right now on the eBay store, we have almost 1,100 items listed. It's been crazy, and my girlfriend's been helping a lot. Thankfully, she does a lot of listing, helps me with packing orders and stuff and shipping. So, I can't say thank you to her enough, because without her, the ship wouldn't be running so smoothly. That's for sure. But I just got through packing up this last night's orders. I try to ship every day, so I can get that fast shipping. I want customers happy. I want repeat business. That's how it goes. All right, so in some of the collections, I've bought multiple collections over the last few months. Some big, some small. So one thing I pulled, which I'm going to send to get graded, is this cool little 2017-18 Steph Curry Optic Holo. Very nice card. I expect a 10 out of that. And one thing I will say, it's not part of a collection, but I'll show you guys. Just baseball season's about to kick off, and I should have probably been sending these sooner, but I think patience will work out. But my girlfriend and I, anytime we go to Walmart's, because we have a ton of Walmart's in our area, we tend to always go to the card section. She'll go for me. She's got a trained eye now. What we're looking for. Anyways, so 2018 tops. Like I said, I'm trying to try and be as transparent with you guys as possible. Walmart seems to have 2018 tops on clearance. A lot less now than it was, but we bought a ton of it this year. Even got lucky, and she found two jumbo packs of 2018 update tops, which I sold on eBay for $50 for 2 packs. That has the chance at the Acuna bat down and stuff like that. So I was pretty happy with that. We paid, minimal clearance price for it. There were 2 packs on clearance. Anyway, so I opened up a ton of the 2018 tops because I just think it's fun to rip, and there's so many good quality players in there. Ozzie Albies, Rafael Devers. There's so many rookies. Walker Buehler, Jack Flaherty. There's so many decent rookies in that 2018 Series 1 set. So if you get a chance, pick them up. I would recommend it. So these are all the ones that I've pulled. This is all Rafael Devers. These are the ones I've set aside for grading. I've already sold 1 lot. I also pulled a foil, which I had missed it when I was going through. But anyway, so I'm sending all these to get graded at SGC. There's 11 in total. I think those are all pretty close to gym out. That's the goal anyways, right? We also got a couple Bo Bichette tops 2020 and 1 Gavin Lux. I'm going to send those off to get graded. That's pretty, and I have 1 1975. I think SGC, I think it would grade really well. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sending it, right? That's kind of the idea. But it's a 1975 SPCC Hank Aaron card. It looks really, really nice. So I'm going to send that off to get graded as well. And that's pretty much it for baseball. Basketball, I got this nice pink hollow. You're going to see a lot of this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's someone I invested heavily in. I would say invested, don't say that word, sorry. Someone I'm speculating heavily on for the basketball playoffs. So I'm going to get some more graded cards. I just sold a PSA 9 Blue Velocity yesterday for $80. So I made a little profit on that. And yeah, so I picked up a small little lot of LeBron cards. I'm not a LeBron fan, but we got some, Prism Lakers uniform. Got the Mosaic. I think these will grade out pretty well. And, there's a couple other, these guys were just kind of throw-ins. I don't know if I'll send these in to get graded or not, but they were just part of the lot that I picked up. So definitely send the Mosaic and the Prism. And another playoff speculation, I picked up Dante DiVincenzo. We got the red, I don't know if these are called Pulsar. Look pretty sweet. It's not numbered, but it's good condition. Also got 3 of his base prisms. I figure with all eyes on the Bucks and Giannis that sometimes during the playoffs, supporting cast seem to step up, so I figure I'll do a little bit of that. Picked up this Hyper Brandon Clark rookie card. Prism, base prism, base prism, base prism, optic. Hopefully I'm going to putting this up there for you guys to see. And also picked up this Prism Pink Brandon Clark. Oh, there's the Hank Aaron card I was referring to. We got a couple Luka second-year cards I'm going to send off. We got a Prism and 2 optics. Some of the second year cards are picking up steam, and it gives people a little bit of a more affordable option. Also picked up this really sweet LeBron, the fourth year card, I think, but with a black border, and I don't know, I think it'll look really good in the SGC holder. I expect a 9, probably be about the best I can expect. I'd really be happy with a 10. I don't see any whitening, but it's hard to say with the black borders, because you miss one little thing, and those guys, they're trained professionals. All right, so picked up 4 regular hoops rookies of Shea. I'll pick out the best ones of those and send to get graded. This card I think is super, super underrated. And if I was going to say there might be a sleeper rookie, I just think the artistic style of it, along with it's kind of got that canvas finish. This is from the Court Kings. This is his level 1, I believe, rookie. And I find this card, if you're into the Topps 2020 stuff and the artistic style, I think this is really nice. And they're harder to find on eBay, I learned. I only got one within the price range that I was comfortable with. I've seen some others start to creep up a little bit, but something to keep your eye open for, in my opinion. Next up, I got 3 Shea base rookies, Prism. I got, what do we got here? I got 6 of his optic rookies. I think they're going to be underrated as well. And when Prism gets out of reach, people tend to go for the optic. And I'll be honest with you, I like the look of the optic better personally. I like the rated rookie. I think it just, I don't know. I don't know why people are so in love with Prism. It's not. To me, it's just very bland, but that's just me. We got one of the select rookies. This is his premier level. Looks pretty good, pretty clean. And then I picked up 4 of his select base rookies as well. So all those are going to be going off to get graded here shortly, just in time for the playoffs. I don't know, I've heard that the SGC turnaround times have become a little slower with their getting swamped basically with all the COVID stuff and all the places getting shut down. It's kind of to be expected. PSA is still backed up, BGS is still backed up, and for whatever reason, the BGS doesn't appeal to me, and I'm not saying that it's good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't appeal to me on a personal level, so I don't even think or worry about the BGS stuff. Although I have contemplated sending some Pokemon cards to them to get graded. But I've been going through this collection. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I talk about it on the podcast, but I picked up this football card collection. It was like 600 football cards, jerseys, autographs, etc. And had a bunch of Cam Newton in there, had a bunch of Colin Kaepernick, which selling through all of those basically, pay for the half of the collection. So I started listing some other stuff from that collection, low numbered, serial number cards, so anyways, sorry about the phone. It's just a ton of low value but just quality stuff. Like this is just an example, and this is stuff I've yet to process completely. You get optic jerseys. I'm just trying to see the best way to do this. And these weren't even sleeved in the collection, so you got Davis Webb. It's just people that I'm assuming a lot of these guys aren't even in the league anymore, but that's okay because they still have a collector base. As I'm learning, I've sold some really weird stuff. I shouldn't say weird, but like stuff you wouldn't expect to sell. Like for example, yesterday I sold a Terrence Wilkins rookie card. If you guys remember Terrence Wilkins for the Colts, I don't know, but it sold as soon as I listed it. So it was a Crown Royal. It was a low number serial number card. I get that, but it was just really bizarre. Like I listed it within like half an hour of listing it, it was sold. Things like this. There's some really solid, fun stuff in here. If you're a football fan, player collector, team collector, whatever. These are all jersey cards. Just an amazing amount of stuff. And it's been fun to go through. A lot of work. Cards is a lot more work than people realize. So that's just, kind of, there's rookie ticket autographs of just random players. Some of these cards I'm like, man, if we would have had this collection sooner. And there's a stack of Marcus Mariota auto rookie cards. Jameis Winston, I'm setting those back. Maybe Cam Newton and Colin Kaepernick have given me faith that maybe Jameis isn't quite done yet. So as far as my card selling goes, so like here's an example. This will give you like a live look. I just listed this card right before I came on to do this video, and already have a guy buying the Marcus Lattimore 2013 Topps Platinum autograph. Like, I don't even know if the guy's in the league anymore. And just sold a Thanos card from the 1994 Marvel Masterpiece Gold Foil Signature Set. So, I kind of talked about, like, on the podcast, I keep bringing that up as I'm just going to beat you guys to death with it. Go listen to my podcast. Anyways, there's so much money to be made in cards, and it doesn't always have to be the $1,000 card. Not every card has to be hundreds or thousands of dollars to be making a profit. I tell this, like, people ask me all the time, because we try to focus on $1 to $5 to $20 kind of as our range. But if you're paying pennies on a dollar for cards, so when you buy a collection, if you're doing it right and negotiating right, 600 autograph and jersey cards we paid $200 basically for. It's like 38 cents a card. So, I can make deals. I can help people out. I'm not, looking to price gouge or do anything like that. It's just, it's fun. It gives me a side hobby business, and, we get to meet people along the way. I had a guy from the UK on Instagram. He, he collects soccer cards. I sent him some soccer cards for a contest I was doing. Not really a contest. It was an unannounced contest. How about that? That's what I do on Instagram. Anyways, when I hit certain milestones, whoever that person is that hit that milestone, I just randomly message them and send them a prize. He happened to be in the UK. I happen to have tons and tons of soccer cards, and his favorite team was West Ham, so I sent him a little box of stuff. He was very excited, very happy. But then we were talking, and he's like, asked me to do a video of the collection slash room. I have cards all up here, by the way. There's just boxes and boxes of cards. You see behind me, that's the collections I was processing, the football collection. My eBay store stuff is behind me. It's really very much in a confined space. My whole desk right here in front of me is just stacks of cards. You would probably be panicky if you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm constantly processing. Right now I have stacks of 2019 Topps Baseball update and 2018 Topps Series 1 that I'm processing, doing rookie lots and whatnot to throw up. So anyways, there's constantly something going on as far as what we have going on. Anyways, so he asked me to do a little video, so I did. I just filmed, like, he wanted to see what it looked like, and he was like, they have a different term over there for things, but it was funny. Anyway, so that's kind of where I just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know what I'm sending off to CGC, PSA, and I'm going to send a couple Pokemon cards to CGC, the comic book grading card company, which I've dealt with in the past, so I like their work. It should be okay. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing being safe. Take care of yourselves, and check out the podcast if you have time, Card Collecting Addict, and you guys take care. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.